It's your boy, Red. Man, what it is, what it ain't what it is. Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, we got rapper Young Thug pleads guilty plea deal and Rico case. This thing been going crazy over social media for like the last day or two, man. So we finna hop straight into it. Finna get active on it. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. Like, just let me know how y'all feel. I'm gonna get into how I feel about it after the video, after the reaction. So make sure y'all stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. Man, let's hop straight into it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go.
We want to come on the air here with breaking news. In fact, instead of going to that break, out of Atlanta, rapper Young Thug is now pleading guilty in what has become Georgia's longest running criminal trial. The plea just announced in Fulton County Court.
I said that's Georgia's longest criminal trial, bro. It's been going on for about 2 years now, bro. That's crazy. Like, you would think they'll come to an agreement or to like what's deliberation? Nah, I don't think that. Let me know now. I might be tripping. But like, yeah, deliberate. They might deliberate for like, you know what I'm saying, a few days, maybe a week or two, but still having this case ongoing, bro, is kind of crazy, bro. It's like, you would have thought they already had evidence that already could have booked him to be in jail, you feel me? But I don't know.
Just minutes ago, the rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, was indicted in 2022 on racketeering charges. Prosecutors say the rapper led a street gang that committed murder, armed robbery, carjackings, and also dealt drugs. Nearly 30 other co-defendants were named in this case. Young Thug's trial has been plagued by problems, including 2 judges having to recuse themselves and mounting concerns last week that a mistrial could be ordered. Let's bring in ABC News legal contributor Shauna Lloyd now, who joins me with more. Shauna, talk to me first just about the state of play in this trial and remind me, frankly, of how long this has gone on. It is the longest running criminal trial in Georgia history. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. And it's amazing that this has been going on for more than 6 months. We have been here following this trial. It is one of the longest trials that Georgia has had. That says a lot about the state of this trial and how many witnesses the state has been calling. So now that we see this plea deal, I'm not very surprised by it because I think both sides were trying to mitigate damages here.
And Shauna, very quickly, I do want to play for you images that just came into us. It is Young Thug taking that plea deal in court, and then I'll have you react on the back end. But here is what just played out in court just moments ago.
As to count 60, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to count 61, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, how do you plead?
No law.
As to count 56, participation in criminal street gang activity under the leadership charge, how do you plead?
No law.
I think you didn't ask about count 62.
As to count, thank you, Your Honor. As to count 62, possession of a machine gun, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty to the offenses you have indicated because you are in fact guilty of these charges?
Yes.
And Shauna, something that I heard there, tell me if I'm wrong here, is to some charges he's pleading guilty, to some charges he's pleading nolo contendere, which means no contest. But also, very quickly, it looks like we've gotten here because there was an issue at trial last week where there was this witness who divulged sensitive information on the stand, and there were these concerns that there could be a mistrial, and essentially you'd have to start the clock all over again, and you'd have to have...
I don't know. If they would have did a mistrial, bro, it would have been crazy because it's really like the same thing that's going on with Millie case. Millie been in jail for almost going on 4 years now. Yeah, going on 4 years. And they still ain't came to the conclusion of about his case either. So, like, I'm kind of glad it ain't going on as long as it is, like, with this case, with Thug case. But I feel like sometimes they just be keeping folks in jail for no reason, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say it's a reason why he in there, but, like, making it ongoing, you feel me? I feel like it's no point. If y'all don't have evidence, Y'all don't have witnesses, none of that. Y'all just keeping somebody in jail just to keep them in there, bro. Like, I don't know. It don't make sense to me.
This long trial all over again. How did we get here to this point where prosecutors and defense attorneys obviously wanted to deal?
I mean, what we're really seeing is that misstep could potentially have created a mistrial, and the judge looked like she may have been leaning towards granting that. So that leaves exposure on both sides. So that means the state has to determine to bring this trial again, and he would have to stand again for another trial. So what you see here in this plea deal is both sides gave a little bit. He pleaded no contest to some of the charges, the direct charges that were linked to him directly, such as the possession charges. He did plead guilty to, and the state gave up the opportunity to get a full conviction. They're getting a lot of probation here in this particular plea deal in order to get those those admissions of guilt. So both sides had to give a little bit, but in the face of a mistrial, when we're talking about the longest running trial in the history of Georgia, was really both sides trying to get what they wanted, their main objective out of this, and they each got a little bit.
And explain to me why this trial.
Give me 1 second.
So long. It was a RICO case. It was just simply the fact that there were so many defendants and there was so much evidence to go through, or were there other factors that made the trial drag out to this point?
So those were some of the initial factors. There were a lot of defendants. The state had a lot of witnesses, but we have to remember they had no direct evidence. So a lot of what they were using were lyrics and other things that were being used.
And that's what I was trying to get y'all to understand. They don't have direct evidence. So therefore, if you don't have evidence against something, you can't really make a case out of it. Like, if they don't have anything about him being at the scene, any reports or factual evidence that he was there at the time where he asked to make those crimes happen, you can't really pinpoint, you can't really, you know what I'm saying, put him in jail for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wrong, bro. If they don't have any evidence, bro, should never been in jail in the first place, bro. Not this long, at least.
By the YSL team in order to get this conviction. So in order to build that kind of case, you need a lot of background, and that's what we were seeing by having so many witnesses.
Shauna Lloyd, Young Thug pleading guilty. That breaking news. Thank you as always.
Man, let's get into the video, bro. Come on. Alright, y'all. Yeah, like I said, like, you have to be very, very cautious about what you put on the internet, because they will use that against you like crazy, especially if you get in a jam or something, bro. So you gotta be very careful. And like I said, you shouldn't want to incriminate yourself, because it's not gonna make the situation any better at all. But I hope they'll get out, bro, because they really don't have no hard evidence against him to keep him in jail. But from what I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really that person to be into blogs and all of that, getting all that information from the internet. Because I don't believe a lot of stuff I see on the internet. But you know, like I said, I hope he do get out, bro, because we do miss the Thug music. Thug was going crazy before he got locked up, bro. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos on the way. Yeah, that's it, man. So I will catch y'all in the next video. We are out.
On the tripping on this. Sipping that shit, everybody sure they really wants a kiss.